1,000+ horsepower turbo LS, 84 Cutlass Supreme. It can be yours. We're giving it away. lsnasty.com. For the first time ever, I'm going to release our crew shirts to the public. You guys can pick them up. I'll put them on the screen here. The new Nasty Racing crew shirts are available. I will say this. I print them for my guys, for our crew here, but I'll make them open to the public. Limited quantity available, so you better pick them up while they're still in stock. lsnasty.com. First link in the description below. Brand new LS Nasty crew shirt. You can be part of the crew if you go to lsnasty.com. They are 3 times entries. So every $1 you spend on these shirts right here gets you triple entries to win this. 1,000+ horsepower turbo LS swap G-body on Holley EFI. Guys, back here in the shop right now, we got Dave the Painter over here. Where is he? Where is he, Dave the Painter? We should call him Dave the Taper. Hold on, let's go look at it. Let's go look at his tape job. All right. Now, if you guys know how I operate like I'm on fire. Okay. David does not. Oh my God, he's got the cardboard down. Huh. I hate to say I meant to rub my nuts on it. Look at how much he taped this stuff up. I was like, hey man, you got the rubber grommets in there? He's like, no, Hey, how much faster do you think this paint job's gonna make you? Oh, I got him. I burned him. Listen, I love, if you guys understand how we are, we all give each other a hard time, and that's just how we operate around here. Even Winston, like, this dude's walking around, he ain't got no tail, dude. Where's your tail? Ain't got no tail. All right, so we're over here, and this is Mason's corner. This is Mason's corner, okay? This is Mason's corner.
I want to clarify, this is not my mess.
Mason's been doing some work out of here at LS Nasty, getting some stuff knocked out. You guys saw me take the Silverado to get tuned. Mason did the motor swap on that. If you guys need any work done, hit up Mason. Hit him with the email.
lsnastymason@gmail.com.
Cam swaps, headers, motor swaps, anything you need, hit him up. He'll price you out and get you right. What are you doing? Cruising for a bruising, and I'm the captain. All right, Captain Bruising. Captain Bruising over here. All right, so we had Mason take the factory motor out, which is sitting like right over there, part of Mason's corner, and put this long-lived. Oh, dude, I didn't even realize I didn't have a valley cover. I've been cutting and grinding over here. Like, it'll be fine. It's why we run an oil filter. FabBot Fab, upgraded clutch kit. 4.8 with a cam, some valve springs, and I'm making the turbo kit. So Mason was like, hey, we don't want to cut too much stuff up. We want to make it look nice, right? That's where you're going?
Yeah, you know, like I spent like 2 hours over here making the alternator fit, like doing a nice job so we can weld the seam back up. I come back the next day and there's this. So John's no longer allowed to use hammers in the shop. I'm
more function over. Look at down here too. It's got a freaking dent right there. But honestly, right? If the tire ever touches that, the frame is going to be dragging the ground anyways. So we'll have much bigger issues than just that. But I pretty much, I wanted to place the turbo as far out of the way as possible so we can run our air-to-air intercooler, radiator, AC compressor, and everything here. So I literally put it into the headlight. And the max speeding rod turbo, you know, we're not out here trying to make 10,000 horsepower. We're just trying to make like a couple pounds of boost, have the turbo noises, make it super reliable. You know, 550, 600 horsepower, be plenty. I
mean, look at that billet wheel.
Yeah, the upgraded billet wheel. So let me get the flange here, and I already welded the first piece up. So now I'm gonna use this. So this thick, look at how thick this material is. I got this from TISS Fab. I got a Parker Speed flange on there. First of all, grade the welding. I'm just going to unbiased. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Look at that welding.
I would, for a guy who doesn't weld, that's like an A.
An A? Dude.
For a guy that doesn't weld.
I don't weld. I don't. I'm just a YouTube guy.
If you were a guy that welded for a living, like quite often, like fabbed a lot of turbo kits or something, I would give it like a C. But
wow.
A C plus.
Dude, unreal.
Hey,
C plus? Are you kidding me? Dude, this is about David. Where would you rate this? A on the school scale, the scholastic scale. A minus. I feel like that's respectable. A minus. A minus. Back purge, super thick material. This is going to hold the entire turbo up.
Yeah.
So as you can see here, this is kind of how I have it planned out. So yes, yeah, you're not gonna be able to put your fingers up front there. It's that far forward.
Something like that, you know.
Now try to get that flange to meet up now. Boom! Boom!
You know, somewhere in there.
Is that it? I'm gonna have to like massage this to get it to fit correctly.
Yeah, it'll go.
So this is the issue that we got. I generally do my fab over there. This is over here in Mason's corner. I really need to weld this up on the car, at least tack it, like 4 to 6 good, healthy tacks so it doesn't draw, because there might be a gap in one area. Honestly, I just need to flap disc the shit out of this to bring it down to then get it flush, because I'm pointed down a little bit. I need to be like that. So what we're going to do today is if we can get the turbo hanging off of this. All right, so if we can get the turbo hanging off of this, we can start building the rest of the turbo kit, which is going to have one V-band in it. So my thought is short little like 90 or 45 on the end of it, V-band right here, and then the rest of that will be attached to this. So this will be like one big old Johnny attached to the manifold. So you'd set this guy on, bolt the manifold up, and would have most of the crossover built, and then a V-band there to the other side. I don't know if it'll work, but in my mind, no one's going to change it. In theory, it should work, because you can literally set it straight down, and there's going to be nothing in the way.
I mean, serviceability-wise, it's probably not the most ideal.
But the plan is to put this turbo kit on once and never take it off again.
Yeah. So, I mean, in that front, it shouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I guess, should I just like flap disc some of this down till we get this angle right?
that's what I would do.
Well, if we can get the turbo in a decent spot and get this side welded out, once the turbo's hung there, it's going to be really no issues.
Then the rest is easy.
Yeah, so the hardest part is going to be the turbo. This one's kind of small, but it's still heavy, so it's a pain in the ass to hold and get mocked up right. So if we can do that, honestly, what we need to do is we need to bolt the turbo to the flange. So I got these, the Parker Speed stuff's really nice. It comes with some flange or some hardware. So we'll get this stuff stuck in there. We'll bolt it up, and we'll stick it on there. See how close we are. Do any massaging, and then I'll have to drag the welder over here. You'll hold it. I'll tack it like 4 good tacks, and then I'll take it over the bench, weld the manifold, and then we should be done. So maybe like a half hour spent on this side. I think we can get this side knocked out, and then we can take it away from there.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad.
Yeah, this is you know what? This truck was great with a 4-cylinder in it.
It's gonna be great with a 8-cylinder.
Yeah, you're right. It is, but it's definitely more work. Definitely more work.
All right, so we drug the welder over here. I'm going to attempt to hold this turbo up and in place, and John, our certified welder, is going to attempt to tack it.
YouTube welder.
Oh, YouTube welder? My YouTube certified welder. So, still certified.
So the position on it is like, it's changing every time. We have yet to put it back in the same position more than once.
But see, after it's tacked, it'll go back in the same position every time. It doesn't really, close enough is close enough.
Yeah, I mean, a build like this, I kind of say like in the spirit of the build, like no angle finders, nothing like, it kind of fits, we'll make it fit all the way. And if it doesn't fit, we got a grinder and a cutoff wheel, we'll make it fit. So Mason's gonna hold it up. I'm gonna try to put like a beefy tack over here. I've never welded on a cast manifold before, for the record. So
when you go to tack it, we'll be all right.
I'm gonna turn the amps to it.
When we tack it,
melt that sucker down.
When we tack it, you'll be all right. Whenever you go to finish weld it, it'll probably be pretty beneficial if you preheat it.
Yeah, no, totally. I gotta preheat the shit out of it. But I mean, dude, look at that up top on the flange. People are like, "Damn!"
Oh yeah.
Like an actual fabricator came and fabricated that. So, yeah. Mason's gonna try to hold it up. There's no good way to hold this turbo, is there?
Oh no, it's just be a man.
Yeah. Hold it where it's not touching anything. Is that not touching anything? Dude, this is so bad. All right, ready?
Yep.
That shock you? Damn. I don't know if that one pack will hold it. Alright, that's 2. See how that feels. Feel alright? Contamination Oh, we're slightly off center. Look at it there. Look at it there. We're good though. We're good. That, I mean, that's... So is it touching anything right now?
No.
We're good.
It's hanging.
Dude.
And it even kind of has a little bit of a hump, so that
the exhaust is better, yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, I totally
we planned it to not be lovely.
Literally, actually, I'm gonna put one more tap here. Hold, pick up on it just a little bit. I'm gonna put one more in the middle here.
Yeah.
That was a healthy tap. I just like threw half the filler rod in there.
Oh yeah.
You guys hear it like spewing, like it's out of gas and everything. Literally. How solid does that feel now?
I mean, it's not. But... Hey, go. Can you put one right in here?
Dude, I can weld a broken heart. You kidding me?
Hey, bud, you watered your tongue.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Dude, turbo, I mean, the placement on it's pretty good, I think. I mean, it's not touching anything. That was half the battle. And it's holding it up just on that one. When I put the other one on there, money. What do you think, James?
It's good for my house.
Oh, you gotta zoom in on the fucking...
Yeah, don't
It zooms in on the shit welds, like just the boogers I put on there. I'm gonna polish that up. This thing's gonna be welded like a damn... Call me Jesse James.
This is just the root. When he gets to the cap, it'll look good.
Yes, totally. All right, guys. I'm not admitting defeat. I'm just lost at this point. So, this is what we got. Not good welds. The tacks I laid were great. Great tacks. God, this thing just holds heat like it's absolutely crazy. I'm not sure if you're supposed to back purge it. I was gonna back purge it. Some people are like, hey, it's the wrong filler. Some people are like, hey, it's the right filler. I don't know. I weld everything on there. It welded good a little bit. Had it all cleaned up, weld good. Then all of a sudden it would just start like blowing slag and shit everywhere. And I'm just like, what is this? Never seen that before. And then I welded like a good portion. And then all of a sudden, I guess it just cooled off too fast. Boom. Big crack. Big crack. Don't want that. It's not good. This is supposed to support the turbo. So I'm going to grind it down real far and then just MIG weld around it. I don't know if you guys have any tips or anything on this stuff here. Let me know, because I've never done cast manifolds. I don't plan to do many more cast manifolds, but this sucks because obviously I want it to look good. I messed up my cup, which sucks, but I guess that's part of it. Grind it down, get it all smooth, MIG weld it, stick it on there, then I can go back to welding nice on the stainless. All right, some days you're the welder, other days you're the grinder. Today, I'm the grinder. Here, Mason, you grab this Johnny here. We're gonna throw this on there. God, that thing's a man, isn't it? It feels good. Anyways, I had to MIG weld it up. I started to MIG weld with the gas off, which is great. So I had to turn it back on, grind it down, MIG weld over it again. Does it look terrible? No, seriously though. Look at it. It doesn't look terrible. Like from what they're gonna see. We'll get it powder coated. Oh, okay. That you're not gonna see that side though. It'll be covered up. The side you do see looks all right.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, man, what kind of GM manifold is that?
Great.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, yeah, bolt it on there. All right, so.
Hey, spirit of the build.
Spirit of the build. Do you want to bolt it to the turbo?
Yeah, we have to.
Just to see. Once we know it fits, then we'll take the turbo off and build the rest of the turbo kit without the turbo on there. Because we're gonna have to take it on and off a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to put the turbo on the manifold before you install the manifold, because engineering.
That's me. Boom! Fitment in there. Dude, if Chevrolet was going to make one of these from the factory with Chinese Whirly Boy, this is exactly how they would do it. This would be their GM Colorado manifold with a Parker Speed T4 flange welded on there. Looks exquisite. Love it. Thoughts on the placement? Okay, we know your thought on the placement. We know you hate it. You hate it. I understand its difficulties with accessibility, but when you're putting 15 100,000 miles on this thing, you're not working on it ever. You're too busy driving it.
Yeah.
So it's good. All right. We got our radiator over there. Does the radiator fit between the frame rails? Have you seen? Have you tried it? Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, we're gonna do it live. Let's see here. A 90 degree. Do I have any 90s that are out of their sheath? Just to see how much room we got. All right, how's that looking? Oh yeah. Oh yes. So I got to be mindful of that lower radiator hose. Damn, that is in the worst spot.
Well, we can kind of change where it goes. In reality, this can be like here to be okay.
So
I personally
hold it back in there for a second. Hold it back in there. So in theory, will a 2.5 fit around there? Oh yeah.
So hold on. In theory, we've already murdered this thing. So we'll cut out.
Oh, so now we're allowed to cut. I like it.
Yeah, that ship sailed. So we'll come in here. We'll cut these out.
Yeah, push it forward.
And then notch this in here, and we can push the bottom of the rad
forward. Yep. Are we gonna have enough room for AC condenser and intercooler? That intercooler is thicker than I thought.
So the intercooler we can cut out the inside of this bumper.
Oh, and we can hang it real low.
We can hang the intercooler down.
Yeah.
I think that's what Matt was thinking.
I like that. All right, so technically speaking, I could go in between that, right?
Yeah, you could. I don't think that I would.
No, I'm just saying, like, I could have it. Well, see, I'd have to go above that and below that, so I'd have to go.
We have this abomination, so you might as well.
Wow, shot through the heart. My options are below this. That's just the tightest radius 90 ever. It could be like that. I think that's it, huh?
Okay, so hear me out.
All right, hold on. Big turbo fab guy coming in.
What if it's like here?
Yeah, but you got to watch out where the lower radiator hose is, because that outlet was like right here. So that's why if you go above it and in between it, you're alleviating that issue.
I mean, those tabs are kind of screwing us. But if you look, this is barely...
Dude, I think in between it's the move. I think in between it is the move. Right here. I think that's it. I like it. I mean, you can go, but also, we got to be mindful. We're going to have power steering lines and shit everywhere.
The power steering lines are simple. The power steering lines do not go everywhere. They go directly down from the pump.
No, they're going to be everywhere.
The power steering pump is here. The lines are going to go directly down into here. And we'll run them over to the side over here so that our hot side coming this way is not interfering.
Okay. Science. All right, so
I think that you should come down here, like down around through here and across.
All right. I mean, I could do it. I think
that would be the cleanest, nicest way to do it.
All right, I'm gonna put the phone down. I'm gonna get that, whatever Mason did, done, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys. So it's the next day, and I just had to quit yesterday. I was getting my absolute butt whooped in here. Everything I was doing was not going right. It got down to the point where I broke the blade off the quarter band, put the new blade on there. I put it on there backwards, okay? And I tried to cut like 2 pieces with the blade on backwards, and then I broke another blade after I found out it was backwards. I put it on there correctly. Then my phone wasn't working, got the call for storm work, getting my tail whooped. I finally said, you know what, I'm done. So some days, it just be like that. Instead of losing my mind, throwing tools and going crazy, I said, you know what, I put in my day's worth of work. I got some progress done. It might not be the quality that I wanted, but we can go back, we can fix it, we can make it look pretty, and we survived the day, and now we're going to pick it up the next day. So this is the last piece that I had made there. Are you happy with it? With its angle? Yeah, that piece was not round. But you like the angle of it down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 45, and then let it kick out more down by the balancer, and 45 across.
Steering lines that'll be gone.
Okay, perfect. But that's good. I mean, it's pretty compact, out of the way radiator work. So we're making progress on the Colorado. We're getting it done. We got Mason, David, everyone in here has been grinding, getting stuff done. We actually got David's car back together. Mason and David got that knocked out yesterday. You gotta, doing the elbows. Yeah. So, all right, that's gonna wrap today's video, guys. Don't forget, we got the new LS Nasty crew shirts. Get your triple entry to win this, guys. Go to lsnasty.com, go and pick them up, and this sucker could be sitting in your driveway. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. Don't click that bell too, because you got to get notifications. Big racing weekend this weekend. We're going out to Piedmont to run the Black Sheep. We got a grudge race locked in with Hank this Thursday, so you guys are definitely going to want to stick around and see the racing action coming up.